Hello, world. I have arrived again. This is Evangelist B from the Republic of Ireland, and I welcome all my friends and followers. I bless the name of the Lord for you, and I say, may Ojukwu keep you and preserve you and bless you and your family in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Yes, like I said, I'll be doing my best to come to you at all time to bring something good, and if anything is happening, I will be able to give you feedback. We have arrived again, and I say, may God Almighty bless our leader, NNAMDI Kanu. Today, we want to have a very full interactive section on today's broadcast. Uwazuruike Cries Out. That is the title of today's broadcast. Uwazuruike cries out that Ojukwu handed unto him the mantle of leadership for the restoration of Biafra. And these are the topics that we are going to discuss today with you, my viewers. We are going to analyze issues here to find out in what sense did Ojukwu handed him over the restoration of Biafra mantle of leadership. Also, NNAMDI Kanu, the leader of IPOB, also said that ELOHIM have called him for the restoration of Biafra. Since this week, what prompted me to do this video is that since this week, over the social media, I have been watching and seeing Uwazuruike holding series of meetings and calling those men and women we called the leaders of Igbos, the monarchs, the Ezes, from every corners and nooks of Biafran land or Igbo land. Uwazuruike calling them and telling them that Ojukwu handed the mantle of leadership to him. And this is what to give an in-depth analysis to be able to find out the virtue of leadership that is in these two men, the Kanu and the Uwazuruike. I know the reason why I want to compare them and to know the one who has the original mantle of leadership as regard to Biafra. In my own studies of philosophy on what we call scientific investigation, how to prove the authenticities of things and how to make a confirmation of something, on how to make identification of something. You know, in science, there are this thing they call identification, confirmation, and these are the attributes that you can apply into things in order to prove something beyond reasonable doubt and to prove something to be scientific. I am going to use NNAMDI Kanu and the Uwazuruike today to present as a form of maybe something that we want to investigate, the authenticity of leadership among these two, the attribute of leadership among these two people, and we'll put them into comparison. And by your own self, through my own discussion with you and analysis of this leadership mantle, you will be able to tell who is the leader and who is not the leader of indigenous people or the person that is entitled for the mantle of leadership for the restoration of Biafra. I want to use these two men as an investigation purposes, whereby I can investigate them as an information that we want to prove the authenticity of it. Because they said in science, you can't just come up and make up things in yourself and you declare by yourself, conclude by yourself, approve by yourself that your production or your findings is authentified. Other people, like other science people, will investigate your matter. And that's what I want to do today, investigating the matter of leadership in Biafran struggle between NNAMDI Kanu and our leader, and our leader NNAMDI Kanu and Uwazuruike. Before we continue or proceed, please, I want you to begin to share this video, because so many people are commenting in what Uwazuruike, his outcry since this week. From beginning of this week, I've been watching and I saw videos. These videos are where I saw all the people they call themselves. Even Zenri was there. I am not blaming anybody to go there because they are all Igbo people. We are I wouldn't, and permit me. Actually, because in Igbo today, what we are discussing is about Igbo land and two men that are claiming to be the leader of the Biafran restoration. Achọrọ m ka m kwuo okwu a n'Igbo. Ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu ya n'ụbọchị taa, isiokwu anyị wụ that na Maazị Uwazuruike have been na-ebe akwa, almost like ị na-ebe akwa, na-eti mkpu, na-agbagharị na n'Igbo niile, kpọọ meeting, kpọọ eze ndị Igbo niile, ma eze Onitsha nke a na-akpọ Obi Onitsha, ma eze nke a na-akpọ eze nri, ma eze nke eze dị iche iche na Igbo, ma ndị politician ndị dị iche iche. Uwazuruike pụtara na-eti mkpu dat n'ọnya maka Ojukwu nyere de ihe gbasara ọfọ a ga-eji were chụọ Biafra o idu ndị Biafra dupụta anyị na Biafra. Anyị were na-asị n'ụbọchị nke taa, dịka anyị na-ekwu okwu ya, iji scientific method were lee anya n'ihe gbasara ụzọ sayensị, scientific method, ụzọ sayensị ji enyocha ihe. Ha enyochacha ihe, ha were kwuo dat na ihe awụ otu a ihe a ti dị n'otu o si dị, ọkwa na ọwụghị ya enwere ike chọpụta ebe emejọrọ ya wee sị na ọwụ otu a ka ihe a sịrị wee dị n'ụbọchị taa. Bikos ihe nji chọrọ ka m gaa n'ime gbasara ịga n'ime ihe gbasara ịkpa nkata n'ụbọchị keta wụ na ọtụtụrụ ndị mmadụ na-eso Uwazuruike, na-agbasa Uwazuruike, na-esosi ike, na-asị dat na ọwụ onye na-egedu ndị Igbo. Ụfọdụ na-eto ya, na-ekwu na o mekagwuru ndị Igbo. Ọ ya wụ ihe ahụ a na-ekwu okwu ya na scientific investigation, maka ndị be anyị na ha nụ na ise dị ise, ha afọrọ ise fọị na akpa, ha chọzighị ịgụ ya agụ n'aka ha ka ha mara ma ihe ọ dị ise ma na ọ dịghị. Ọ ya wụ sayensị ahụ anyị na-achọ ikwu, because na sayensị sị na ị ga-anwane ihe niile ọbụla, that is questioning it. Ihe ọbụla bịara n'akụkụ na ị ga-anwane ka ị mara ma ihe ahụ otu ahụ esi na-egosi, ma otu ahụ o si dị, ma ọ wụ ihe dị n'eziokwu, ma ọ wụ ihe onye ahụ mere wee sị na otu a ka ihe a si dị, na ọ wụ ihe nke a ga-atụlechasị ya yes n'eziokwu na ihe a na-enwego nkwekọrịta dat na ihe a wụ otu anyị kwuru ya n'otu oge si dị. Ọ ya ka anyị chọrọ ka anyị leba anya n'ọrụ Uwazuruike na-alụrụ ndị Igbo, because ọtụtụ ndị Igbo m hụrụ ndị na-akọmentị na-asị dat na Uwazuruike, onye sị na Uwazuruike nọ na-alụrụ ndị Igbo ọrụ, na ha ya bịa kwuo, and one of ọrụ ọ na-alụrụ ndị Igbo wụkwa ọlụ Uwazuruike mekwere ihe onyonyo were na-akọwakwa dat na ya na-alụrụ ndị Igbo ya na-alụrụ ndị Igbo ọgọ ihe na-aghọta ụzọ ihe onyonyo abụọ megwuru na ya na-alụrụ ndị Igbo ọgụ. And one of the ndị Igbo ọ na-alụrụ ọgụ o mentioned o kwuru okwu ha ọ kpọrọ afa ha Ali na onye the APCEO ka ọ sị na ya apụtagwo na ya na-achalenji ya na-anwane ndị Naijiria ha metụ ya aka ka ya gwa ha nke na-emenụ. O were gaa n'ebe mansion ya ebe Uwazuruike amama ga-akpọ ya foundation Uwazuruike Kingdom ka a ga-akpọ ya were kpọkọ ndị Igbo niile were na-agwa ha okwu were na-ekwu okwu say that na a ga-elebara anya ihe gbasara nwanne anyị nwoke a na-achụgwo ndị Igbo niile. Asị gị na ihe ahụ ọ na-achọ ime na ọ bụrụ na ihe ọ na-ekwu na ọ na-aga ime na ọ dịghị mma. Ọ dị mma ka ndị Igbo na-ebilite na-ekwu okwu na-ekpuchite ụmụ nwanne ha ihe ike bịakwute nwanne ha ha bịa kwunyere ha were sị mba na ihe a maka ọ bụrụ na anyị eme otu a ndị Awụsa Fulani agaghị na-eji anyị na-agbara futbọọlụ. Mana ihe mere ji awụ ha mechaa ofu a na-ekwu nke emere emekwa ọzọ maka na enweghị onye Igbo na-afụta na-ekwunu. Ọwụkwanụ sọsọ ikwu okwu ka eji ama na mmadụ emegwo ihe n'ọwa ikwu oge ime ihe i kwuru. Ana m ele anya ka Maazị Uwazuruike dịka o si kwuo si na ndị Naijiria na ha kpatụ nwoke a aka ka ha hụ nke ka tọrọ. Ọ dị m obi mma mana akwa ọ na-ebe every time na-arụtụ aka si ebe ọwụ na nwatakịrị na-ebe akwa na-arụtụ aka ma nne ya anọghị ebe ahụ nna ya nọdụ ya. Ebe ọwụ na Uwazuruike pụtara sinsi Maazị Nnamdị Kanu jiri na-eme ihe ọ na-eme ihe ọ na-ekwu ofu mkpụrụ okwu ọ na-ekwu wụdat na Maazị ODUMEGWU Ojukwu were leadership mantle of leadership were ọfọ iji duo ndị Biafra wee nweta Biafra were nyefee Uwazuruike n'aka. Anyị wee sị ka dịka okwu a ọ claim a nwoke a na-eme all the time ka anyị na-ebekanye ya anya n'ụbọchị taa maka na ọ bụrụ na ọ na-enye ihe onyonyo a na-epostu na Facebook o nweghị onye na-achalenji n'isi nna na ihe onye a na-ekwu. O kwesịkwara ka elebe anya ka a mara eziokwu nọ n'okwu ọ na-ekwu. Ọ ga-adị ka anyị ga-awụ nwatakịrị akwọ n'azụ na-ekperi nne nọ ya wụ ihe ọwụ. M jiri saịdị ya n'ụbọchị nke taa wee sị that na aga m eme ihe gbasara Uwazuruike crying out that Maazị ODUMEGWU Ojukwu nyefere ya mantle of leadership n'aka. Biko dịka ị na-abata ana m ewekọm mmadụ niile ana m anabata unu n'ihe onyonyo nke a na-eme n'ụbọchị taa. Achọrọ m ka ị mara na onye na-ekwu okwu n'ụbọchị taa wụ nwanne unu nwoke Evangelist B nke nọ na Republic of Ireland. Ana m asị ka Chineke na-adote unu du okwu unu. Biko gee ntị ọfụma dịka anyị na-ekwu okwu a onye aghọtaghịla m ụzọ ọwụ na nsi kwujọ gbaghara m mana gwakwa m ebe nsi kwujọ na ọ ga-adịkwa m obi mma ka m were mụrụ ihe. Biko na-ekesasị ihe onyonyo a tinyere kọpịrị ya ugbu a link ya tinye ya na Messenger. Ọ ga-abalị na Messenger. Telegram ọ ga-abalị na Telegram. Tinye ya na WhatsApp ọ ga-abalị na WhatsApp. Forward kwa ya share it to Facebook ọ ga-abalị na Facebook. Ma ọ bụrụ na ha ga-ekwenụ ka ọ nọgide na Facebook because Facebook wee ego ka ha na-achọ ma ịkwụ ha ụgwọ agaghị na-ekesazi ozi gị n'otu ha si eme. Ya mere ụmụnna dịka ị na-eke ya ihe awụ redio steshọn anyị nke a na-akpọ redio steshọn wụrụkwa telivishọn steshọn a na-akpọ BC Radio 1. Ị ga-ahụ ya n'ihu ebe ahụ. Ọ bụrụ na itinyebere ya aka n'akwụkwọ nke a na-akpọ sọskraịbụ aga m asị ka ị bịanye aka n'ụbọchị nke a klik that red button nọ n'aka nri gị ebe ahụ na-egosi dịka ị na-ahụ ihe onyonyo a sọskraịbụ ka ị were nọnye ụbọchị ọwụna m nwetara ihe ọhụrụ nke anyị ga-eme ọwụ isiokwu nke anyị ga-akpa i wee nwee ike nweta infọmeshọn a. tinyekwe notification button gị nke a dịka okpu ndị agha na-acha hashing color, pinyekwu ya maka o nwere onye kpọrọ m yesterday na USA na-ekwu that na most of the time ọma mgbe m na-eme program. Onwe otu ị ga-eji mara na na-eme program na-awụghị na imepere notification bell gị mgbochi ọwụna ihe ị na-emewu na ị na-agwa YouTube si ya onwe ihe ọwụ na-adị dịka ihe ọdịgaga onye sọskraịbụrụ ya mee ka ị mara na onye a na-abịa ikwu okwu. So biko kesasị ozi a. Dịka ị na-ekesasị ozi a, anyị ga-eji ohere a were kpee ekpere were nyefee ihe a n'aka onye nwe anyị, because na ihe niile anyị na-eme ọwụ Jehova ka anyị na-enye otuto, because na anyị wụ ụmụ Jehova. Nna Ezenna anyị ekele gị n'ụbọchị nke taa, onye nyere anyị ndụ dote anyị ndụ, onye mere ka anyị dị ndụ oge awa dị otu a sị otuto dịrị gị. Anyị na-ekelekwe gị na-enye gị otuto on behalf of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, onye ndu anyị, onye na-edu ụmụ Biafra niile, ma ndị kwerenụ ma ndị na-ekweghị. Were sị na agụwụ Jehova ELOHIM inyegwu ya dị mma, inyegwu ya ọfọ ka o were duo ndị Biafra were napụta anyị na-ahụkwanụ ihe ọ na-eme. Nna anyị na-asị ka ikpuchite ya n'ụzọ niile, ebe niile nke ọ na-aga, ihe niile nke ọ na-eme, ezinụlọ ma ndị otu ya, ndị ndu ndị ọzọ nọ na ngalaba dị iche iche n'obodo dị iche iche, ndị nọ n'ọfịs dị iche iche. Amamihe ka anyị na-arịọ gị, na-arịọkwa gị ka ihe anyị ga-ekwu n'ụbọchị taa, okwu anyị na-achọ ileba anya ihe gbasara Uwazuruike, Maazị Uwazuruike na-ekwu dat na ọwụ ya ka Maazị Ojukwu nyere ihe ọfọ ilid ndị Biafra, idu ndị Biafra. Ka anyị na-arịọ gị ka ị mee ka ndị mmadụ ghọta ntụmịrịkọ aghụghọ nọ n'ihe a na-eme, lies niile nọ n'ihe a na-eme. Ọ bụrụgodu lies ma o si n'aka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mee ka ọ fụta ihe, ọ si n'aka Uwazuruike mee ka ọ fụta ihe, na ihe anyị na-achọ wu eziokwu. Anyị niile wu ndị Igbo, onwe onye ga-eri anụ ibe ya. Ihe anyị na-eme wu gịnị? Na anyị na-achọ ụzọ ọ ga-eji dịrị anyị na mma, ka anyị wee nwee ike dị free, nwee nnapụta n'aka ndị iro. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị ka inye anyị uche anyị ga-eji, dịka m na-akọwa ihe anyị ma amamihe ka m were kọwaa ya, nyekwe ndị na-ege ege amamihe na nghọta, ka ha wee chọpụta eziokwu na aghụghọ nọ n'ihe niile na-aga, ma o si n'aka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ma o si n'aka Uwazuruike. Dịka anyị na-ekwu n'ụbọchị nke taa, na anyị ga-eji ụkpụrụ ndị sayensị ji enyocha ihe were sị na ihe a n'ọwụ eziokwu ka ihe awụ, ọ na ihe a na ọ bụrụ eziokwu ka ọwụ. Ka anyị were ya nyoke n'anya gbasara ụmụ Maazị Amadi abụọ, ka eziokwu were jiri aka ya gbaa ka ihe, gbaa ka ọnwa. Na-arịọkwa gị ka inye anyị ikike ka anyị were kọntinue na-eme ihe niile anyị na-eme, na-aga n'ihu without fear. Anyị agaghị asọrendara ndị enyi anyị, n'ihi na ELOHIM kwụ anyị n'azụ. Ihe ndị a ka anyị na-arịọ gị, kwekwe na imezugo n'aha onye nwe anyị Jizọs Kraịst, amen. Again, ana m asị unu nnọọ ndị be anyị. Ụbọchị nke taa, ịma na anyị nwawo ndị Igbo na asụsụ anyị efuchagwo, mana Chukwu ga-enye anyị aka. Anyị ga na-eti ma ngiri Igbo ma gịnị, anyị ga na asụsụ Igbo, anyị ga na-awụ ofe egusi, ofe ọgbọnọ, ofe sam, ofe nsara, ihe niile iche iche. But the main point wo, did you understand what I'm saying? Na-aghọta ihe m na-ekwu ka ị na-ege ntị n'ihe point m na-achọ ire ezi, ọ bụrụ otu m si sụọ ya, na ịghọtagwo ya wee. Now, ihe kpaliri m, what prompted me, my spirit, m ji chọrọ ime vidio a wụ na ahụrụ m Uwazuruike nwanne anyị nwoke since Monday till now, a na-akpọgharị ndị Igbo, ndị Igbo dị iche iche. Ihe a na-ekwu okwu ya wụ maka gịnị? Na Ojukwu maferial mantle of leadership n'aka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, pụtakwa na-agwa that ELOHIM nyere ọfọ Biafra n'aka, na-agwa ya atụnụ ndị enemi ụjọ, na ya atụghala ndị enemi ụjọ, ya egbuo and na ọ ga-ete Biafra. Anyị were na-ahụkwanụ otu ihe gbasara otu o si akpa agwa, ọ na-adị anyị kọwa ELOHIM dị ya. Now anyị na-elekwe na Uwazuruike, Maazị Uwazuruike anya, otu o si na-ekwu na Ojukwu nyere ya mantle of leadership and agwa ọ na-akpa o ji nwetara anyị the Biafra. Ọ na-egosikwa na anyị na ya wụ mmadụ n'ọwụ mmadụ ka ọ na-ekwu nyere ya mantle ọfọ Biafra, and mmadụ ahụ onwere oge ị ga-eji jiri mmadụ teere onye si na o Chineke ELOHIM kpọrọ ya. So anyị na-ahụta na agwa ha abụọ dị iche iche. Agwa ha abụọ dị iche iche n'otu ha si achụ ihe gbasara Biafra ka ha nwetara Biafra. Uwazuruike wụ nwanne anyị nwoke, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwanne anyị nwoke, mana o nwere ihe dị iche na egbe ọ ya wụ n'ụbọchị nketa na anyị chọrọ ka anyị leba anya. Ihe ọzọ kpaliri m, what prompted me, another thing that motivated my spirit to make this video ka m mee ihe onyonyo, Evangelist Elliot. Unu ma Evangelist Elliot, o mere ihe onyonyo na izu ụka akwa nke anyị nọ n'ime were na-akọwa, na-eme interview, na-ajụ ya ajụjụ ihe gbasara ọnọdụ ndị Igbo na ihe gbasara mmegide a na-emegide ndị IPOB, were na-akọwa, were na-aghọta na ihe onyonyo na nkọwa ọ na-eme na ndị a niile a na-akpọ elite, ndị agaraga na-eme seremonia, ndị a na-akpọ monarch, ndị eze ndị Igbo, politician elite, na ha nụwu ndị na-plan otu ha si egbu ya wụ Evangelist Elliot. And the man that na ya oke na ya rugo 68 years na ya chọzụ na ya na-atụ ụjọ ọnwụ na ha gbugodi ugbu a na-egbu gị agbuo, na-ekwu that na ndị a niile hụrụ gadara because nghọta okwu mwụ na ndị niile agbakọrọ nụ ebe a Uwazuruike na-eme na ọwụ ndị na-ere ụmụ Igbo, n'ọwụ ndị na-egbu Igbo. Mana agaghị m akọnkludu na ha wụ ndị na-egbu ụmụ Igbo, mana agwa ha, omume ha, the characteristics of a tree with the fruit osisi the tree bears, because Jesus say every tree is known by its fruit. If you don't know, ma ọ bụrụ na osisi na-amị orange ịhụtụbe ya n'ụwa, bete ịhụtụla orange, ihu osisi orange ị gaghị ama na osisi orange, bete mgbe ọbụla ị hụrụ mkpụrụ orange nọ n'elu ya, ị mara sị okay na ihe ahụ osisi orange, this is the tree that bears orange. The same thing applicable to mango. If you are eating mango, you love mango, you have seen the fruit of mango, you recognize it that this is a mango, you know the name, but you have not seen the tree that is producing the mango. If somebody show you the tree of mango in Africa, maybe the first time you are going to Africa as a white man, you see tree, without a single fruit on that mango, you can never understand that tree is a mango tree. But whenever you look at the fruit and it was during the fruit or seed time, maybe that mango have sprout out fruits and small, and you see it, and you say, okay, and I understand what tree is this. And here uku mango. Here what to Bible sirikwuya. Bible is more than philosophical. So ihu hala mkpụrụ mango. Hụ ya n'ukwu osisi ọnọ, ị mara gwo mbọchị ọwụ na ịhụ sọsọ osisi anyị si oke n'ihe osisi mango. The same thing to human being. The characteristics of human being is what speaks who a person is. Mkpụrụ anyị akpọ agwa mmadụ wụ mkpụrụ osisi. Our character is the fruit that our body tree is producing. Mụnwa evangelist being cannot tell you that I'm a good man, and you put it in your pocket without investigation. That's why science says, in order to confirm authenticity of something, to prove it as scientific, proven and recognized, there must be investigation. I'm saying na ihe a na nji 10 pounds, 20 pounds, sige mepe aka ge lekwere anya na ge kuchi aka ge nwere tiri gi ikuchi aka ge na mfo na akpa. At the end of it all, imara na ịbago na onye ekwensu. It happens to me when I travel to South Korea. Just listen to very careful, because that's na ihe a na-ahụ anya ka a na-eji arụjere or mara ihe na-ahụ be anya otu nwere ike isi dị. What you see now is what will give you experience. It is also in science that the experience you have is as much of the information or data we have installed in our brain. The ones we know before, we give all the knowledge of what we don't know before. Science no kwu Igbo wukwa na ofu ihe a mana ndị ọcha na-egosi anyị na ha karịrị anyị, mana ihe sayensị gwara m ka ndị Igbo na-atụ nene, a na-eji ihe a na-ahụ anya wee tụgharị ihe a na-ahụbe anya before. Now, science na-agwa anyị that na science said that in order to confirm the confirmation, they call it the confirmation and authentication. There are procedures for confirmation. This procedure is as a result of what you see. What you see that something is. You try to verify that thing to find out if it is. If it is not, it is not. If it is, it is. I want to put it in, linking it to NNAMDI Kanu with Uwazuruike. By the way, you are listening to BC Radio 1 from the Republic of Ireland, and you are watching live Evangelist B broadcasting. Today's topic is about Uwazuruike at crying that ODUMEGWU Ojukwu handled him the leadership of liberation of Biafra, the mantle of leadership for liberation of Biafra. And NNAMDI Kanu cried out and said, Elohim sent me to deliver Biafra. And he told me, do not be afraid, be fearless. I will deliver Biafra through you. And we want to find out today, using scientific analysis, to find out Kanu and Uwazuruike, who do we think or can confirm that actually this man is the one that have the mantle of this leadership? Now, the science, they said all ravens are black birds. Listen to me very carefully, because it will help you in life to be able to investigate things. All ravens, you know the bird called ravens. All ravens are black birds. Now, if you are given a chance to investigate birds, to be able to identify which bird is a raven, because there are so many black birds in the bush. There are so many similar birds that look like ravens. They might not have the same color as the ravens. How do you identify the authenticity of raven? All ravens are black bird. First of all, the bird you see must be a raven. Number one, write it down. The bird you saw, let me not see. Present participle. The bird you saw is a raven. It must be raven. It must not be something else. Then you saw a raven, something like is a raven, like nature of raven, the same height, the same peak, the same everything, with a red color. It does not confirm to be raven. White color, but the same appearance. We call it resemblance. It's not a raven. The first, it must be a raven. Number two, it must be a black one. If it looks like a raven but it's white, it disqualifies it from being a raven. Right? If it's a twin bird, two birds are standing like a twin. They look alike with black, two of them black. Look at it properly, whether the raven, the two of it, and Reverend truly, you will see that there will be different. So even though it's like resemblance of Reverend with a black color, it is not a Reverend. So anywhere you see Reverend that says this thing is a Reverend, it is a red Reverend. It disqualified the hypothesis that I've made originally, which says all ravens are black birds. So somebody or two people can be struggling for a particular thing and claiming, just like NNAMDI Kanu and Uwazuruike. Mazenanduka says God called him, Elohim called him to lead Biafra. Uwazuruike came up and said, Ojukwu, Ojukwu gave him the mantle of leadership. Whose report are we going to take among the two? Number one, all ravens are blackbird. If we see Mazi Uwazuruike, he must be a Biafra and have the blood of Biafra running in him. If he does anything that is similar, like he is pursuing Biafra, but not actually confirm that this thing is the attribute of somebody that is trying to put himself in Biafran struggle, he is not pursuing Biafra. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So, in order to confirm the authenticities of all ravens are blackbird, if we see a blackbird that resembles like a raven, it's not a raven, even though they have the same measurement, the same height. If we see a bird that is white in color, but the same appearance or similarity or resemblance, let me use the philosophical term they use there, resemblance, but the same different color, is not a raven. If it is to be a raven, number one, the bird will be a raven. We know that this is a raven. The bird will be black color, black raven, not black color, black raven, to confirm the authenticity that this bird is raven. All right? If there is anything red you saw somewhere, whether in Australia, whether in Japan, and you remember they said all ravens are blackbird, you go to Australia, somebody brought a bird that looked the same like a raven, but is a red color. You will go on defense and say, no, this isn't a raven, because the hypothesis that I made says that, hypothesis means a statement that I made, that raven, all ravens are blackbird. So, to use logic to quantify that raven is a raven, it must be a black raven. It must not be red. It must not be white. It must not be resemblance. So anything resemblance, okay, this thing looks similar. Let me take it to be the hypothesis that all ravens are blackbirds. It doesn't quantify the confirmation of scientific proof. So which means there is falsehood. There is no authenticity. Now, I said, let me put it in NNAMDI Kanu and Uwazuruike once again, which I have literally explained. But let me go into more details. Uwazuruike started Biafran struggle before NNAMDI Kanu. Mark it good. Mark it good. Everybody's aware. He started it before him because he formed what we call Mossop. Now, Uwazuruike eventually becomes soft and weak in Biafran struggle. Listen. Now, at a time, He conferred to Nigeria. What I mean by that, he was called in Asorok, have a meeting with them, discuss with them. He came out and began to put complete sense in the struggle of Biafra, but in appearance like a raven. He's still black like a raven, but the attributes of a raven is not complete in him anymore, because for you to be a Biafran freedom fighter, in sleep, when you awake, when you are dreaming, you will be talking Biafra. You cannot talk Biafra and stop. So when we put it like the scientific analysis of raven, all ravens are blackbird. It's not all people that call upon the name Biafra is a freedom fighter for Biafra. What will make a freedom fighter of Biafra is, at the point of gun, you speak Biafra. At the point of death, you speak Biafra. They want to bribe you, you say no, you speak Biafra. They want to intimidate the people that are working with you, you say, I would rather die in cell. You speak Biafra. Now, these are the things that confirm that you are a real Biafra, like Raven. Raven must be a Raven. It cannot change to anything. He remains Raven till tomorrow. When you put on some color, even one feather in the body, white, stripe, red, it is no longer a Raven, and you can never regard him as what? A Raven. Did you understand my scientific analysis? I think you do. This is Biafran Christian Radio. Once again, you are watching live streaming, and I am your host, Evangelist B. Please share this video, because this meeting that I saw, the gatherings of some monarchs, and trying to support Uwazuruike, that the mantle of leadership was given to him by Ojukwu. We want to put Uwazuruike and NNAMDI Kanu, who claimed that Elohim called him to be the leader of Biafra. We want to use scientific analysis to prove to between these two men who is entitled, or who is the representative of Biafra, and who is a real freedom fighter. Remember, like I said, Raven, Uwazuruike is putting on the original color of Raven, which is black, because every Raven is a black bird. First of all, that thing must be a Raven, number one. Number two, it must be a black one. If it is resemblance, but it's not, resemblance doesn't mean the same. Resemblance, like a twin, they resemble with the same faces, but you look at them very carefully, they are not the same. There are different that you must spy out in the face, on the appearance of two twins that differentiate them. Now, Uwazuruike is putting the Raven color. NNAMDI Kanu is putting the Raven color. Let's say the Raven color represents the Biafran flag. Exactly. Then, let's say Uwazuruike and NNAMDI Kanu is putting on mantle characteristics of what make a Raven a Raven. Did you understand me? So the characteristics of being a leader, or what quantify a Raven to be a Raven, must be resilience for the struggle. You don't come out today, you don't come out tomorrow. If they call you in Abuja, you represent Biafra and be speaking justice. You say, I want justice for my people. I want equity for my people. I want freedom for my people. You will never change suddenly because the raven never changes color. Go to the whole world. Wherever you see raven, there are blackbirds. Confirming them. There are so many blackbirds in the bush that resemble like a raven. But remember, they are not raven until they are raven. It is black like raven, but it doesn't have the attributes of raven, but have a resemblance like a raven. It is not. Uwazuruike is fighting for Biafra, we know. NNAMDI Kanu is putting on the name of Biafra, we know. Uwazuruike is carrying Biafran flag, which is the color of the raven, we know. NNAMDI Kanu is carrying the Biafra flag, which is the color of the raven, we know. But what makes a raven a raven? In the society where the raven is, you know this bird they call raven, this type of bird that are full everywhere in this estate and outside of this estate that are black in color, they are called raven. They always go in group. They don't fly high like other birds. They always go to where people can drop food or anything that they can pick and they can eat. They perch in the overhead roof of the house. They eat the worms that is in the roof that fell from the sky. This is the nature of a raven. They are close to the community. Other birds may come, but they are not. If you see them, you know that they are not raven. They are different from raven. So now, let me continue in different form of analysis. Uwazuruike started Biafran struggle with. Uwazuruike has series of meeting with Ojukwu when he was alive. We saw he goes there. We saw his pictures they took with Bianca, the wife of Ojukwu, and all the whole things. Those things are resemblance like a raven. It's an artificial appearance that looked like a raven. In social science, we call this type of actions a social structure. The type of character or actions that people display to confuse the mind of people as if they are standing for something. But they are not standing for that thing. It's an artificial camouflage. Oh, I take picture with Ojukwu. Oh, I went to Ojukwu house and I visited Ojukwu because I'm a lawyer. I have certificate for a lawyer. But how many courthouses did you practice your law? I mean, the confirmation they gave to you as a lawyer. Where did you practice it? Let's put that one aside. It's not what I'm talking. But appearing with someone who has been the figurehead of this Biafra, a man who started this Biafra before, even using some tricks, went to occasion that man was holding. Take picture with that man and the wife of that man and members of the household of that man. It's a resemblance. It's like putting on a garment or feathers to look like a raven. That he want to appear as if he is pursuing Biafra truly. But the question we ask ourselves, is he really fighting for Biafra? Is he really a freedom fighter of Biafra? That is what makes him a Biafra or a Reverend in the color that we are using to know or to confirm a Reverend. Again, he went to do these meetings. He called the leaders of the thoughts, the so-called leaders of the thought or elites of Igbos. These are the things that money could do. To have an appearance of something which I am not. I gave an invitation to Obi of Furniture. I gave an invitation to Ezenri. I gave an invitation. Remember, before you give this invitation, there must be a gift attached to it. They will not come to sit down there without a gift attached to the invitation. We can call it lobbying to make it look palatable, look fine. So all these men that you see that when Uwazuruike gave them, Uwazuruike is trying to gather things, everything that can attach to himself to make him to look like his affirmation that Ojukwu gave him the man leadership of Biafra is true. Did you understand where I'm going? But if you want to put Uwazuruike into scientific analysis to prove the authenticity of his affirmation, how many times does Uwazuruike come out to demonstrate as a Biafra on the street? Now, I will tell you another thing that will baffle you. IPOB is a group that said they are peaceful. They are doing peaceful agitation, right? And they carry only flag and sing on the street. The police will chase them and arrest them. They gather a place where they say they are worshiping their Elohim. The police will come there and desert them. They march on the street, the military will shoot them. They congregate in the church, the military will come after them. Watch out. The attribute of this persecution they have or they get from the Nigerian society, you ask yourself question, what is this persecution all about? It means they bear the mark of Biafra and they are a threat to the society, and the society saw them as the people who are mean for the restoration of Biafra. That's why they are going after him. Did you watch the video that I watched? Uwazuruike in that Uwazuruike kingdom or palace or mansion, whichever name you can give them. They are doing march past like military people. Did you see any police go there? Did you see any military man or DSS go after them? Did you see any form of harassment in that place? No. What does it confirm to you? It looked like a raven, but it's not a raven. It's not a real raven because it has many colors in the body. It has the color that confirms or confines to Nigerian society, even though we are not seeing that color. That's why Nigerian military will not go there. That's why Nigerian police will not go there. They know the program is being held. Why are they not going there? Why are they hurting people that is on the street having the bangle like the one I have here? You free Biafra now or free Biafra. Why? They holding Biafran flag, marching and beating drum like a military people. no police harassment. It means that it looks like a raven we are talking about, like someone that have this mantle of leadership that we are talking. But the question you have to ask yourself, is it the enemy that give you the mantle of leadership? Or the Biafrans that will give you the mantle of leadership? This is what we are talking about. Uwazuruike, remember, printed plate number of a car, but was driving with a Nigerian plate number. He collect money. This is what we call social engineering or social construction, to make you to think the way or behave the way the man who want to psychologically control you, to make you to follow his. It's just like the less you see that magicians are doing. They put somebody in a box. For example, magicians. A girl, they open the box, the girl will enter into the box. Now the girl will fold herself in the ground of the bottom of that box. The magician will use arrow, punch the box. He has measured it to the level of where the girl fold herself to the ground. One side, pour. Another side, pour. Then another side on the top, pour. Another side on the top. He got 4 edges where he knows that this girl is no longer raise herself up to that level. Now he begin to use arrow, punching all corners of the box. But watch out, the two arrows that punched first time, this side and this side and this side, was measured how the girl will fold and lap herself to the ground, to the bottom of the box. So every other pinching or every other punching that he's doing in that box, the girl is sleeping while he's doing all those things. When he finish eating, now we begin to remove his arrows and open the box. The lady will come out. These are the things they taught us in the school. The more you look, the less you see. Now, Uwazuruike went and called all the people that have these birds of the same feathers. Listen, after watching all this video of Uwazuruike, I saw the video that Evangelist Elliot made. You know, ndị anyị na-atụ ilu si ụkwụ na-aga wangwam anya na-ele zanzan n'ahụ ya. This week ka o mere ihe gbasara onyonyo na complain na Ojukwu nyere ya kpọọ eze ndị Igbo before an eze. For your information, a gullible people, maybe if you are gullible, I'm not saying you are gullible, God bless all of you. I mean the gullible people who are following him. Before you call Eze or a new furniture to come to where you are, you must pass an envelope. They cannot come. Just go to Eze of your village, for example, and want to lay a complaint. They will tell you what you will, before you come and see the Eze, that you will buy this, you will buy that. So don't let those people that sat there hailing him that very day to baffle you or to make you to think, oh, the elites of Biafrans are with Mazi Uwazuruike. They are all shit and bullshit men. Thank God the Evangelist Elliot made these two the same week and saying the people that are pursuing the IPOBs are the so-called elites, and they also looking for a way to kill him because he's speaking the truth. Did you see? Why did that man make that video that was contrary to the occasion that Uwazuruike, the ceremony that he was performing? Why? The reason why is because the man knew quite all right that these people that are sitting there are not representing the Igbo people. They are representing like a resemblance, like a raven we talk about. They are resembling like a raven, but they are not real raven. They are not the leaders of Igbo. Even in the sight of God, they are not the leaders. Now, Uwazuruike had a problem with during the time of P2B, the Mosop people. And they said they killed about 60 Mosop members. And I saw an article that Uwazuruike posted an interview they granted him with some journalists. Why did he not react or condemn the killing of the 60 members? Uwazuruike said that those people rebelled against him. He said that there are some level of actions that they put a level where you can go, the limits you can go, and the height you can go, in order to conform to the style of his leadership. So he condemned the 60 people among people that are being slaughtered and dumped in the Uzu River, that they are rebels to him. They are rebels to him. And that's why he did not defend them. Can we say that that thing is actually the way a leader should do? And let us bring it to the leadership of Mazen and the Kanu. I know that a lot of people have been demoted from the leadership of position where they are handling in the IPOB group organization. And there is no person that have been killed, even if the person rebel against goes contrary against the IPOB leadership, that NNAMDI Kanu have not defended anyone and said that they are not supposed to be killed, no matter what. But Uwazuruike abandoned 60 men and called them rebel, and they are slaughtered by Nigerian forces. Uwazuruike made Biafran, what is it called? Passport. Sell it to people. Collect money. But today they are not using Biafran passport. Uwazuruike tax Igbo people that you must pay Uwazuruike levy. And that levy was forced on people. Not like IPOB said, you can join us freely by free will to make this very contribution. But Uwazuruike was setting up a task force in the marketplace. Okada people, you must pay. If you are a truck pusher on the road, you must pay Uwazuruike levy. They are giving receipts. And since then, we have not seen any improvement to the organization of Mosop as coming up with a new initiative, new ideas on how to refine this very organization. But every day, any step that Mazen and Kanu takes, they call him at European Parliament. Uwazuruike went on Facebook and began to demonstrate and display his resentment, how he has fought for Ndibo and the Ndibo is paying him back. Every time, even in this video, he says he will complain the good thing that he have done to the Ndibo, and Ndibo is causing him blaming and paying him back with hatred. He said that even the defense that is given to Ali Nonyema right now represent the same thing that they have done to other Igbo people. My brothers and sisters, how do we defend our people? You defend Ali Nonyema by saying, okay, let Nigeria touch him. Nde Nigeria hameto yaka kahamana that na orotege sisi nkita shipi yago. Or what they say defend. There are so many of us, even in IPOB, who don't believe the actions of Ali Nonye, but they still speak and say Nonya 19 okay. NNAMDI Kanu condemn him in certain accusation he laid upon him. But he still talk and say that the chasing of this man, the pursuit of this man is against his premeditated purpose against the Igbos. He still say it, we still say it, notwithstanding that he went to bring Nigerians in South Africa and say and tell them to sing the national anthem. And they're going after him right now. So that I come out like Uwazuruike saying, if you touch Ali Nonyema now, you will know. That means Uwazuruike is defending Ndibo. How many people have they touched that Uwazuruike have acted anything? Can anybody tell me that shows that Uwazuruike, okay, is fighting? How many people Ibeto have taken license away? They are going after innocent. They are going after many Igbo people, manufacturers, Igbo leaders. So if Uwazuruike go to newspaper and write and say, do not touch Igbo, I told you, they cannot go after him even if he says anything because they know the social construction that he is doing in the brain of our people. The more you look, the less you see. I appear like a raven, but I'm inside me, I'm not a raven. I appear like I am fighting for Biafra. I want to ask you a question again. Why is it that Uwazuruike went and publicized his occasion, his ceremony that he did this week? Why did Nigerian military not go to fight him? Why did Nigerian police not go to fight him? Why did DSS not go to fight him? Why did the EFCC not go after him? Why? Carry flag and come out tomorrow street and say you are an IPOB member and you see what will happen to you. Now, do you learn something from here? Those people that say, oh, because Uwazuruike did this ceremony, it shows he's the only Igbo man that can organize the Igbo leaders and come and tell them the predicament we are facing, and because he defending Ali Nonyema, therefore he has done something noble that every one of us will be bowing down for him and be calling him as Ndibo. If I speak a word and I did not act on my word, what sense does it make? It's worthless. Completely worthless. Anybody can say and defend Ali Nonyema verbally. But let us watch action that he will take. He said, let them touch him and see. I am waiting to see his reactions or the enforcement of those people that are parading as soldiers, how he's going to deploy them for them to work. I will see. Now, why is it Uwazuruike always emphasize Ojukwu give me the mantle of leadership? If somebody is being honored or given a mantle of leadership, must you come every time on the social media to tell us that it was given to you? No. It was given to you does not mean that every time anything happened in Igbo land, if you see NNAMDI Kanu is called in national TV of Israel or in Italy, you go to the social media and say, oh, I was the man that Ojukwu gave. Who is fighting for the mantle of leadership? Is anybody asking for the mantle of leadership? This is to prove to you that it looks like a raven, black in color, but it is not a raven. Can I come out when for example, if my people in Arondizo give me a title as Nwafo, nyem title now, Chiemunze n'ọzọ. Ngafụta everyday na-agwa ndị mmadụ na echikwere m nze n'ọzọ, echikwere m nze n'ọzọ, echikwere m nze n'ọzọ, emetụ ntakịrị sị m echikwere m nze n'ọzọ, echikwere m nze. No. Ndị mmadụ ga na-ene m anya ka nne behave like nze n'ọzọ, na-akpa agwa nze n'ọzọ. Ọ ya wụ ilulu ntorogo that Jesus said that every tree is known by its fruits. Egbu onye masop today, listen to me. Egbu onye masop today. Nnamdi Kanu ga-aga na radio condemn ya immediately. Bamba. Kwuo okwu gbasara ya nọ. Then blame them for not supporting him again. At last. Mana a na-egbu ndị IPOB. Uwazuruike have never condemned the killing of the IPOB because those people are not Biafrans. But only the people who are member of his group or his organization are the Biafrans. This mark or attribute, ihe eji amara leadership, onye wu ono na Maazị Uwazuruike, ono na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Unu tunekeni ya kono gwai. No. In order for me to make this analysis, I want to piece it in a way that you will understand. Uwazuruike told us before that Biafra was registered in the United Nations by him. Why is it that the Geneva did not invite Uwazuruike, they invite Maazị Nnamdi Kanu? Let me agree that true, Uwazuruike registered Biafra. Let me agree. Kankwere. Because it could be possible. It might be possible. But remember that the UN, they understand us more than we understand ourselves. They know us more than we know ourselves. This man registered for the Biafra. I agree. Let me give him some benefit of doubt. He registered Biafra in the UN first. But the UN invite you. Because the UN have looked at your activities from the day you registered this organization till now. You are not performing anything that look like you want to liberate your people. How do you think that UN will call you to interview you? No, it's not possible because you look like a raven, but you are not a raven. You look like a Biafran, like a freedom fighter. But the attitude you are putting on as a freedom fighter, the characteristic, the fruit of your Biafranism is not inside you. We cannot see it. We cannot see it. That's why they invited Nnamdi Kanu. EU, quite all right that there is a woman called Uwazuruike that are fighting for Biafra. But the EU did not invite Maazị Uwazuruike. That's why whenever they invite him, you see run to social media. This is what we call social construction. That video he's making is to draw attention of sympathies and people that will empathize him and follow his foolishness. Like one of the gullible man in that video that he made, those ceremonies that he did a few days ago, typed a comment and said, that no Uwazuruike no way unu bịa hụ ya na ọ na-edefend nwanne anyị ali nonye. Ụmụnna ka iwe hụ that na some of ndị Igbo anyị n'uche ha furu efu na mmadụ bịara kwuo okwu na a na-edefend ali nonye ma o nwere onye dị happy na a na-eme ali no n'agbanyeghị mụ nwa condemn ali nonye ma mgbe ọ gara video, but I like him ihe since ya kpọrọ ya now, since ya kpọrọ ya na question can you stay na ịhụgo m ebe m type ihe na dị happy that na ali no no, because on a wooden betting foolishness of that man who inside me ka ọ na-pen that no make ihe o kwesịrị ime. Gonna publicize and propagate here that now. Okay, no question. God forbid. Say CGD. Uwazuruike now. I cannot do it because he's my brother. But what I'm telling you is that these men are deadly. They confuse you. The reason why I'm making this analysis for you to understand that every day you wake up and come out to the street here, put it in your deep inside your conscience that you must question everything that come across your way. Anything that you see, before you take action, ask yourself question, this action that I want to take, how does it benefit me? What am I pursuing to this action? What will people say about me if I do this thing? This is the way you can be able to defend yourself, not to fall a prey in the hand of the devil or those dupers that can dupe you with painted sweet words without investigating. According to Stoic philosophy, they said it is good to trust maybe your pastor, your wife, your brother, your husband. It is good to trust, but do not trust to the extent and collect something and put into your pocket without investigating it. The investigating is to check it, whether it is what this man is handing over, what he said is what is handing over in your hand. There are a group of people in the Bible. I forgot the name they called them. The Bible recorded that when they come to gathering, the preacher will preach in the early churches. If they preach finish, they will go back and open the Bible to research and reinvestigate. Ihe a nwoke a na-ekwu ọ gwara anyị ọwụ ihe edere n'akwụkwọ nsọ. Ihe a wụ ihe some of ndị black people fall prey into the hand of criminals who enter into church because they saw that church is an easy and cheapest way to make money. They enter. Some people, they give them insecticide in the name of God, drink. Some people, they command them to be eating grasses. I saw with my eye. Some people, a woman will come out in the public. The pastor will be massaging the breast of the woman. Where did you see this type of gesture in the Bible? Where did you see it? People don't question. Oh, because of the man of God. Go to hell with your man of God. Everybody's a man of God. I'm a man of God if I believe in the word of God. I'm a man of God. I'm a child of God. Go to bloody hell. Anything you want to tell me that is not in this Bible, I'm not going to take it. It is not the Bible. Because you can't rewrite the Bible. Bible is the book of the law of God. So what law does is when you have a case, lawyer goes to constitution, legislations of the society and find out what the case you have. What law did you break? And how can he defend? Then he come up to the judge and begin to quote verses. Some of us go to the church, we don't read the Bible. But that is not what I'm preaching today. And that's why some people will foolishly come out and condemn the Bible. That even the people in the old, ancient people, believe that the God of the Jewish people, is authentic God, more than the one day. That's why we have Christianity today. It's a revolution. It's not where I'm going. What makes Uwazuruike to be emphasizing so much, Ojukwu gave me the mantle of leadership? Do you see when they say, I'm telling you how psychology works, but some of you are not trained in that field. Most of the white people you see, they teach them even part of psychology from kindergarten. Do you see when they say, they can say, the man Asorok is not Buhari. The presidency, who was saying again, I am the original Buhari. They are saying that I am not Buhari, that I was dead. Do you know what he's trying to do? What he did that time? He confirms that he is not Buhari by coming now to say, I am the original Buhari. Psychology proves that that man by his own mouth confirms that he is not Buhari. Because if you say I'm not Barnabas, I'm not Evangelist B, I will be laughing at you. I will say this man is mad. I won't answer you on that aspect before God and man. Why would I come out in the public and say, oh, I'm original Barnabas? Coming out to say I'm original Barnabas, psychologically, you people who are intelligent will know that I'm not a Barnabas. That's why I'm defending myself. Did you get me? Why is Uwazuruike coming out with a little thing and say, oh, Ojukwu gave me the mantle of leadership? NNAMDI Kanu have not come any day and say, this man gave me the mantle of leadership. Even the one that is so-called, what is it called? Our veterans. You know, there was a time veterans gave him, some veterans gathered themselves and gave him the mantle and say, we are confirming with you that you are the leader of the IPO, of the Biafran people. Have you come one day and see, have you hear one single day that NNAMDI make reference to that and say, I was handed by the veterans to be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra? You see how intelligent NNAMDI Kanu is. And one thing is this, that ndị bais na ụkwụ na-aga wangwam anya na-ele zamzam na ụkwụ ahụ. Uwazuruike amaghị that now coming to the social media to say some certain thing that the people have gone wide in knowledge. Bible said it in the later days that knowledge shall increase. People are gala go the first degree, go second degree, go third degree, for the degree up to 10. Before there was a professor. Then he put on a public ezuzu. If you learn and they are gonna worship, ne follow like a mumu. Because for him to come out every time and say that the leadership of leadership was conferred to him by Ojukwu means it was false, and he knew that is not working to demonstrate the characteristics of leadership that prove that leadership was given to him. Now ask him question, why did Ojukwu give you the mantle of leadership? Did Ojukwu give you the mantle of leadership to go and sleep in your house? Did Ojukwu give you the mantle of leadership to go and be once in a while come and parade yourself in your Uwazuruike mansion? If Ojukwu gave you the mantle of leadership with a logic, Ojukwu expect you to carry on the work of Biafra, and he trusted you that you will be able to carry these people through. Let's assume that Ojukwu trusted Uwazuruike the mantle of leadership, and Ojukwu is still alive today. And Ojukwu look at the attribute of Uwazuruike's Biafra defense. He will abhor him. He will deny him. He will say that I did not, even if I did it by mistake, that this man is not a Biafra. Do you handle the leadership of Biafra by ceremony? Occasionally, you call people and bribe people with the millions you collect from us. Own properties everywhere. They gave you oil well, and you come out to demonstrate like a soldier. And the military that are pushing miscreants on the street are not pushing you. Why can't we indeed learn our lesson? Why is people still following Uwazuruike? That's my question. Maziela to say that all the people you see gathering, all those people you saw there, it doesn't matter the title they give him, Obi of Onitsha, this and that. He said, forget all of them. They are the one killing sons. They are one sabotaging the struggle for Biafra. I watched that video. This video was conducted this week, and the Uwazuruike own was conducted this week, and that's what prompted me to make this video. Because if we don't do this video, and they are using social media as a means of social construction, constructing and reconstructing the mindset of our people will not differentiate between the reverend and that's why I want to use the scientific analysis to prove between Mazen NNAMDI Kanu and Mazi Uwazuruike who actually is fighting for Biafra. Okay, Mazen NNNAMDI Kanu came up with an idea. I don't want you only to carry Biafran flag, paint it anywhere in your house, keke na pepe. Let us see how they can come and kill every one of us. Use it to make clothes, bangle, everything, hat, shoes, traveling bags, anything you can place. It's a phenomenal strategy. And Biafran everywhere. I saw canvas, shoes, slippers, Biafra. Where did it come from? From the instruction of Mazen NNNAMDI Kanu. He's using intelligence to fight Nigeria. Using intelligence to lead his people. That the world community is even recognizing how intelligent, how powerful the IPOB is. Why is it that the man said they hand over the mantle of leadership? We are nobody to be seen internationally. What does it make? What does it show you? Are you going to continue fooling yourself and following Uwazuruike and saying that Uwazuruike is SNDibo? SNDibo is a title. Secondly, if Ojukwu said, I gave the mantle of leadership of Biafra to Uwazuruike, Ojukwu is one single soul. It's a man. It's a one single man. Ojukwu is not an entire Biafra. Yes, Ojukwu initiated the Biafran cause, the Biafran war, to liberate us. But Ojukwu is not the whole Biafrans. Ojukwu is gone. It is left for us, me and you, to choose who will lead us. And can you go to the village and lead your village and call your village chief to come and lead Biafra? Who the Fulani people killed their daughter, they don't say anything. Almajiri military garrisons everywhere in eastern zone, all the roads in eastern Nigeria. Your monarch is not saying anything. Then tomorrow you call me that your monarch is your leader. What makes a leader? A leader must be someone who is very resilient, someone who resists the temptation of gift, bribe. The olden days, the ancient time, they call it gift. But in the modern time, we call it bribe. Because anything married is a bribe. Anything married that you don't work for, we bribe because when you on that's why in Docha, in your gift, they refuse. Whatever you like to say, I don't know why you are giving me this. That's why you cannot sleep with a white girl without her loving you. If a white girl doesn't love you, you give her money. That is the end of any conversation or discussion that you are having with that person. The end of it. But by give a woman 30,000, he will open her laps. He will wire, he will chai echi, a pogachoro nyozo. On a hope that na negabiachi, you can't eat your cake and have it the second time. You can't eat it. Any woman that collects something for a man to give the man her vagina is a harlot. It doesn't matter who the hell you are a bloody harlot. You should trust in yourself. Have a principle in life that this is the type of life I want to live. A man cannot give me money to climb me unless if I love that man. You will not be falling prey into the hands of the idiots that can camouflage, I want to marry you. Marriage is not the only thing you could do in life with your life and you know that you're a successful woman. No, it is not. Once again, this is Biafran Christian Radio, and we are broadcasting live from the Republic of Ireland. And the hour now is approximately 5:29, and we started by 4 p.m. We have run approximately 1 hour 30 minutes. And I want to stop my analysis today as regard to this very noble cause. We are fighting this cause by any means. And remember, I do not hate Uwazuruike. Neither do I love NNAMDI Kanu more than Uwazuruike. We are all Biafrans. But give what belongs to Caesar to Caesar. Give what belongs to God to God. Do not fool yourself because of some gimmicks that some people will come out there and demonstrate. We are the leader of Biafran struggle. From year to year, you are not doing anything to show that you are a leader. A leader has some characteristics that you will see in him. A leader will not be claiming that he's a leader by mouth or by affirmative claiming unnecessary. A leader should be a man of action, a man that he don't tell you that he's a leader, but he is doing something that tells that he's a leader. I want to give you an opportunity to call this radio and tell us what you think about Uwazuruike claim that leadership mantle was given to him. It's like Buhari coming out to tell the world that I am the real Buhari, and they say that I'm a robot, which confirms that he's a robot, that is not Buhari. The number to call is +353 899 470004. Please call us right now. The board is open. The line is open. I want to hear your opinion, even if you are a supporter of Uwazuruike. So long as we are going to discuss it with like a family thing, not causing, abusing each other, it is fine with me. Please call us. The number to call is a WhatsApp number. You can call right now. +353 899 470004. You are watching BC Radio 1 News from the Republic of Ireland, and we are broadcasting live in Cork. And I'm your host, Evangelist B, bringing you gospel message of the restoration of Biafra. The purpose of this message is for you not to fool yourself. The Bob Marley said, my children, know history and your destiny. In the abundance of water, he said, the fool is thirsty in the abundance of water. We cannot be thirsty when there is water around us that we can drink water. We leave the water and go and be drinking mud. No, it is not possible. We must differentiate between what is reality and what is falsehood. This is the reason why, the purpose of this video. So call us if you have anything to say. We are live. Uwazuruike cries out and said that the leadership of Biafra was handed over to him by Ojukwu. The number to call is +353 899 470004. This number is a WhatsApp number. You can save it in your phone and call us directly with your data. WhatsApp is a free call. +353 899 470004. This is Irish number, please. We want to know your opinion. What you think of this analysis that we made as regards to the claim of Mazi Uwazuruike that the leadership mantle was committed into his hand by Mazi Ojukwu. And Mazi NNAMDI Kanu came up and said, Elohim called me and he told me, be fearless. He went to the prison nearly 2 years. He said they promised him heaven and earth, oil well. They asked him, tell us what is your need, and we offer it to you, we will give it to you. And he said, Biafra or death. That's what I want. And what proved that Elohim called him? They tried to give him deadly gas in the prison. Elohim protected him. They discharged him. He rallied around the people. In the history of Nigeria, the man that pulled the highest crowd in the history of Nigeria or the history of Eastern region, the man that have pulled the highest crowd, the videos are there. He moved, challenge police on the road, a bony road, shoot and see yourself a dead man. The policeman was paralyzed that he couldn't do anything. Was it not Elohim that is leading him? I am proving to you his claim is authentic. Elohim. Welcome, brother, the man in WhatsApp. Tell us your name, where you are calling from, please.
My name is Samson Ojukwu. I'm calling from US.
Samson, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I just tuned up now, and I had a little bit of a thing concerning what Uwazuruike was trying to claim. The thing is that we are not arguing with him, but sometimes you may send a child to an errand, and the child might, on his way, deviate or divert his from what you sent him to. He might on our time to play, but some other person doing what you called him for or what you sent him to, and he pursued that which you have sent him to. So the same thing is applicable to Uwazuruike. Really, Odumegwu might hand him over the struggle, but along the line, he failed.
All right.
He sold his people. He proved to them that people are saying concerning us that Igbos, once you show them money, they forget every other thing. And coming to our so-called leaders, like I said yesterday, I don't want these people to be distracting this very struggle. Yeah, they are whatever they claim to be, but they are not representing us. Who is a leader? A leader is somebody who stands firm and defends his people. Not when, like Jesus Christ said that he's the release shepherd. Mm-hmm. That a hiring, when he said his enemy, he ran and left the sheep.
Exactly.
So these people, they are hiring, they are not our leaders. Check all of them from A to Z. I was asking my sister, was it 5 days ago? So why is it that there is no single person in Igbo land that can stand up? No single person. This guy from Yoruba, Fire.
So Fani Fire Kayode.
Fani Fire Kayode. You see how he stood up? He suffered everything. He's not bound down. But all of them, all the so-called leaders, what makes them people that are ready to save their own children, not because of their belly? And you see them leaders, we are Igbo leaders.
Yes.
None of people can prove that, yeah, this is what I have done for my people. None of them. None of them. And it just pissed me off whenever I heard them talking about leadership by grabbing.
A person who is
representing us. They are all representing us.
A person who is a leader, my brother, a person with a leader doesn't beat drum and jump up on the street.
At all.
No, he knows who he is. He don't say it. People tell him that you are the leader.
Exactly. This what Uwazuruike was saying is like we the children of God Some people, God called them, but they deviated from God's plan for their life.
Exactly.
And God picked another person.
Exactly.
Had Ojukwu been alive today, Ojukwu will get ever even talking with Uwazuruike, let alone give him the mantle of leadership.
I don't think so. I don't believe that, my brother. I don't believe.
Even if, I'm saying, even if.
Yes, that's true.
I know how that this man, the man is late now. See the distance from Archie to where is it called, Ojukwu. He will be going to on meeting. He will trek so many kilometers before he can catch a bus to get to a meeting. After all these things, this man just prove what our enemy are saying, that we love money more than ourselves.
Yes.
So we are not arguing with him. All we know that we have chosen who will represent us. He failed. He failed woefully.
Exactly.
He failed woefully. Look at killings everywhere. Look at the strategies the Northerners are using. Nobody is talking anything, saying anything.
Yes.
Not kind, not in money.
All right, my brother. Thank you for your contribution. God bless you, Samson.
Thank you, God bless you.
And you too. Thank you. This is BC Radio 1, and we are live in the Republic of Ireland. I am your host, Evangelist B. I want to hear your opinion. In science, they said that a man who have stole once, there is every tendency that he can steal the second time. How much more a man who stole twice? So, Uwazuruike failed us and continue failing us. He has no remorse. The only remorse I will say that Uwazuruike will do, that I will acknowledge, is when he comes out like Kanu boldly and begin to fight for the restoration of Biafra by action, even putting his life in the forefront, in the front line. That is the only time. But for me, I do not believe that Ojukwu even give the mantle of leadership of Biafra to Uwazuruike. I will prove it to you. The way I'm going to prove it to you, Ojukwu is a military man. If Ojukwu want to hand over the leadership of the mantle of Biafra or Biafra freedom fighting, it will not be a civilian that will fight it. If Ojukwu is alive, he will hand it over to a military person, unless he did not see a military person. There is a man called Osai, as far as I know, is the person that Ojukwu gave the leadership of the Biafra. And that man has never come out in the public, or neither does he go to the social media to announce that, because he's a military man, military believe in secret. They don't poke nose. But a man who doesn't know anything about the Nigerian Civil War or Biafran War is coming out to the public and tell us that Ojukwu, if Ojukwu like this, our brother gave him truly, let give him the benefit of doubt. If Ojukwu had given him truly the mantle of leadership, if Ojukwu is alive today, he will regret giving it to him. Once again, this is Biafran Christian Radio, BC Radio 1 from the Republic of Ireland. We want to hear your opinion. +353 899 470004. This is a WhatsApp number. Please, you can call us and give us your own opinion. I want to hear from you. This is a WhatsApp number. It is a free number. If you have data in your phone, you can call us with internet. It's an internet call. It doesn't charge you anymore so long as you have your data. Please call us. And I am your host, Evangelist B, from the Republic of Ireland. If I am made Nze and also in my village, logically, there is no way I could come out in the public and begin to tell people Imakwanangu Nozo is a child thing. It is foolishness. So Uwazuruike saying every time that something happened, he said that Ojukwu handed over the mantle of leadership is a proof that Ojukwu did not hand him the mantle. Did he? The question I'm asking was, did Ojukwu hand him the mantle of leadership as a power that he want to... Hello, the caller on the WhatsApp. Yeah, good evening. Tell us your name and where you are calling from when you give us your opinion. Thank you.
My name is Ojukwu Eze. I'm calling from Vietnam.
Thank you. God bless you. Our brothers and sisters are everywhere. I have been in Vietnam, my brother. Are you in Ho Chi Minh or where are you?
Yes, I'm in Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay, God bless you. Tell us your own view as per what we are talking about.
So, from what you are saying, I understand that Uwazuruike, it's not today that I've been hearing him saying that. So, Uwazuruike, nobody is agreeing with him, like one of my God said,
Yes.
That might be an agreement with him and Ojukwu. You understand?
Yes.
So, but we have chosen for ourselves.
Exactly.
Who will lead us? You see, this leadership of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is what God called you to do that you can do. When Uwazuruike was agitating for Biafra, I didn't even hear about Biafra.
Okay.
I stopped hearing about Biafra when Ojukwu dropped the agitation after the war.
Okay.
So, all these things, if Uwazuruike want to have a good name, let him drop all these malice, all these unwanted statement about the IPOB.
Yes.
Let him drop it and join NNAMDI Kanu so that we can join hand and get Biafra. This is not the right time for us to start telling the past when Ojukwu was alive.
Yes.
When Ojukwu was not alive. You understand? We have to come together.
Yes.
Because if he continues like this, somebody like me, I'm not against him, although I understand that he is not called for this work.
Yes.
Believe me, he cannot do what is in this work.
He can't. He can't.
He cannot.
He has no charisma for it. Yes.
Yes. So what I'm trying to say now is Uwazuruike should just try and maintain his, the state that he's using now, because for a long time now I have not been hearing his voice concerning this. Although from the one I'm listening to, like that time they had a crisis at South Africa. He came out and he spoke to our people, giving us the strength to continue that we're not afraid,
Yes.
So telling us to be strong, that they cannot do anything. One good thing I know he's talking about is he's not standing with Nigeria anymore. Do you understand?
Well, I want to see
him continue like that.
I want to see it that is not standing with Nigeria, because if I have defaulted before and I found out that my fault was a misunderstanding, that I couldn't do anything to continue with the enemy, I will come out in full and say that I denounce the enemy. I will denounce them in total and stand with my people. So if death is coming, yes, I'm ready to pay the price of death, because I find out that I did something wrong before and I'm repenting. That is it.
Yes. So I want to advise, because no one is above advice.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So I want to advise him to forget about distracting us. Let him join hand. Bring ideas on how we can go ahead and make sure that Biafra is restored.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
That is my opinion. Thank you so much.
I appreciate your contribution. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you.
And that place where I pray that God Almighty will prosper you. The reason why you went there, you will be able to get it in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Once again, this is BC Radio 1 News. We are broadcasting live from the Republic of Ireland, please. We want to hear your voice. We are in interactive section. Please call us and tell us your opinion. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you think about our today's discussion. Please call us. The number to call is +353 89947 0004. Please call us that you may give us your own opinion. We want to hear from you. Like this brother is saying, we are not ready to be confused or allow ourselves to be confused. The caller on the phone.
Yes.
Can you tell us your name, please, and where you are calling? Good day. God bless you.
Yes, my name is Osa. I'm calling from the States.
All right.
Calling from America.
Welcome, brother.
I want to ask you, have you heard of an Igbo guy called Emeka Siri?
Yes, Emeka Siri is my friend, and some time ago I tried to work with him about this issue of Biafra, and it didn't work out because I gave him an advice of what we would have done to allow NNAMDI Kanu to remain who he is, because he has the charisma for Biafra, and he refused and said that over his dead body, instead of let Biafra go. Then I decided, I said, what killed my father and my two brothers? You said, let's not forget it. For that, go to hell. I cannot continue.
Okay. You know why I asked the question?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know.
The why I asked the question, and he himself also have IPOB. I think he's also what he's doing is like IPOB thing.
Yes.
Because one day I was listening to one of his YouTube broadcasts. They say he's the one that started IPOB.
No, he didn't start it. He said that he was the one who brought in the acronym IPOB.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So then what is the difference between him and the NNAMDI Kanu? Yes.
You want the answer, is it?
Yes, I want the answer between him and NNAMDI Kanu, yes.
Okay, the difference between him and NNAMDI Kanu is that Emeka Siri, as far as I know, believe in judicial system of fighting for the restoration of Biafra, filing court cases and going to court that Nigeria will call the case today and they will postpone it, adjournment upon adjournment upon adjournment. And NNAMDI Kanu told him that will take us back and we never realize Biafra, that we shouldn't go that way. So the difference is that NNAMDI Kanu is actively demonstrating on the street. In fact, he wants to make something that is realistic, not fiction, or something that will only be in the document that people will not be seeing what I'm doing, but I want people to witness what I'm doing. So that is different, I can tell you now.
Okay, because sometimes when I was confused, what is the difference between the IPOB of NNAMDI and the IPOB of this man? Okay, now the question of my next concern is about Uwazuruike. I know when Uwazuruike started this thing, this Biafra thing, until somebody, until I started hearing the rumor, he took bribe from the Nigerian government and then he went into underground. What I think I saw his one of his brokers talking about Allen Onyema, how they were lawyer together in Lagos and so on and so forth, and how he feel that they are robbing the Igbo people. So my concern here, instead of accusing him, why not be when you are divided? When you are divided, it's very difficult to win the fight.
Okay.
Instead of division, it's a time that the Igbo people should come together and bring everybody together to be one. Because I feel with this division, NNAMDI Kanu is doing his own, Uwazuruike is doing his mass up. Mekes is doing his own. What do you call that boy from River State or from Biafra State? What do you call that?
Tony Nadi.
That man. You know, and there's another one in the north. They call the Niger, Lower Niger. It's an Igbo guy too. It's too much. With this, we cannot succeed. It will be very difficult for us. It's time for us to be united, coming together to fight the fight.
Okay.
Okay? So that is just my advice. Because yesterday I saw the publication.
Yeah.
I was so mad. I saw the publication of Commissioner of Police. Have you seen that?
No, I didn't. I haven't.
Oh. Only one Commissioner of Police from the 5 Igbo states. Northeast, Northwest, have 12. Northeast, 8. What do you call it? The Southwest Europa, 7. What do you call it? Middle Belt, 5. The South, 5 or 4. Then Igbo people, Southeast, only 1. I was mad. But what can I do? Only 1 commissioner for 5 Igbo states. So that's what I'm saying is better for us to come together. This division, all this and will suffer. We will suffer. I'm telling you.
Okay,
we have to come together.
All right.
Yes.
Can I say something about that?
Okay.
There is this thing they said in the philosophy.
Yes.
In the analysis of scientific proof. It says, because there is falsehood, you cannot trust everything you see. So long as there is falsehood, you cannot see. I tell you that I have a mango and I give you the mango. You do not investigate this mango to find out if it is a mango and you put it in your pocket. And this is what I want to relate to what we are saying now. Because we are not being divided by these people. I must be frank to you. If you are following my program about Britain shall not rise again that I did yesterday, you will understand that the nature of us, Ndi from Izogni, that we rebelled against God and God put the spirit of confusion upon us, and that is what is creating all these things you see. It is not from anybody. Did you understand me? And let me tell you, we are not dividing ourselves. As you said, it is not dividing of ourselves. There will be a time of reconciliation when the time comes. But first, we are in a testing time. The reason why I'm making my analysis to you using this scientific means to prove what is authentic and what is not reality is because I want to let you know and other weak people that may be looking at that Uwazuruike or the Lower Niger. For example, the Lower Niger said that are we talking about Biafra or are we talking about Lower Niger? Those people are talking about Lower Niger. And Lower Niger is not Biafra. Lower Niger has not been put into test. Biafran struggle have been put into test in war and have record of people who want to be free. Nobody knows Lower Niger. It might be in document. But in international domain, there is nothing like Lower Niger. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I know.
Then Uwazuruike must say we two of us cannot be saying at the same time and nobody will hear each other. Say what you want to say before I continue.
Then I say that it's also handled by Igbo guys. So that's why I'm wondering why are we being dividing ourselves. Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay. Lower Niger, for your information, is initiated by Tony Nadi. Tony Nadi, he say he's a lawyer, and I'm not against him, but I am against somebody who believe or who claim to be intelligent, but cannot be able to demonstrate intelligence in what he does. To me, he's not an intelligent person. So what I'm trying to let you know that all this confusion that is going around is necessary that it will be. And with the test of time, we shall know the one that is divinely mandated. And the reason why I am making the video is to educate people to difference between bird, we call raven, that all ravens are black bird. So when something that is similar like a black raven, but it's not a raven, you know that it's not a raven. So we are not dividing ourselves. NNAMDI Kanu started a journey, and the reason why he's pulling crowd and being supported by us and by many people is because we saw evidence of what he's doing, and we saw the invitations approving what he's doing, and we believe in him. So those other ones are distraction. As I'm talking to you now, if you like, you believe me, all we want to do is to focus in IPOB, simple and short. If we fail IPOB, we will fall into the hands of the criminals, and they are going to destroy us. They have already told us, but God will use IPOB to bring them to their halt. They will stop very soon. You will see it. I'm not going to tell you anything. I don't even have any information, but I believe that something strongly have happened between IPOB and international community. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
And you too. This is Biafran Christian Radio, and we are broadcasting live from the Republic of Ireland. Please, I want to give you more time. If there is anybody who want to air something, as we are saying, we are not dividing ourselves, and nobody, the enemy is not dividing us. It is the nature of an Igbo. Because they say everybody want to be a king, and I can go and give money 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 to my monarch at the village. I say I want you to give me a title, and he will tell me to go. I will use my money, go and buy a red cap and buy this Oduenyi, what they call Oduenyi, and bead, and come and give to my and he will bring a curse and put upon my head in the name of that Aumu Zenozo, and make akpoku na agagharị. Achọzie ka mee ihe nze na ọzọ, aga m enwe ike imele. God forbid. I refuse to do that. I must continue to be a thinking human being who questions things and know what is appropriate and what is inappropriate and put them in their proper perspectives. That is what we are doing here. This is Biafran Christian Radio, BC Radio 1, and I'm your host, Evangelist B. We are bringing this to the close very soon. If you have anything, I want it to be an interactive section. Please, I want you to air your view. Even if you are a supporter of Mazi Uwazuruike is our brother, I want you to call us and tell us your opinion why you are supporting him. We want to know. But as far as I know, that mantle of leadership that he claimed to be is not given to him. And if, according to two of our brothers that have called, if it happens that it was given to him, if the man who gave it to him was alive, he will strip it off from him completely. So once again, this is Biafran Christian Radio. The topic of today is about Uwazuruike cry that the mantle of leadership was handed over to him by Mazi ODUMEGWU Ojukwu. And we are using scientific analysis to prove whether he deserves the leadership mantle, or whether it is propaganda, or whether he's working for the Biafrans or for himself. So if you have your opinion you want to air, the number to call is +353 899 470004. This is WhatsApp number. You can call us and give us your opinion. Say, may God bless you, every one of you that have watched us. Every day I will try my best to come up with one program. I need your contributions. I need your suggestion. When you call us and tell us your opinion, other people will listen and they will be able to make a right decision. That's why we are asking you to call us. It's not that you are entertaining us by your call. We want to hear from different opinions. What you think about today's discussion? What is your take about today's discussion between NNAMDI Kanu and Uwazuruike, who is going about claiming, crying out that, because the way he's crying out for this leadership is like somebody who has a child who has a biscuit or bread in his hand, and the child is threatened that somebody is coming to snatch away the bread or the biscuit, and is crying out. So his crying out is signifies as if NNAMDI Kanu achievement is a threat. In the business, we call it conflict of interest. Is conflicting. His statement is a conflicting one, that something is threatening his position, and that position, he did not merit the position, if I am to give my own opinion. Because if I merit something, I don't need to tell people I merit this thing. My work will prove to the people that I merit what I have. So I don't know about you. You can give us your own opinion by calling us and telling us what you think about this thing. So I am going to close this very discussion of today, and we'll call it a day. But before I go, I will pray that the Almighty God, the Ojukwu Biara, will keep every one of you that are contributed through typing comments, sharing your views about what is going on, the basis of our discussion, trying to find out the best answer to the claim of our leader, NNAMDI Kanu, that God have given him the mantle of leadership, and the claim that Mazi Uwazuruike is claiming that Ojukwu gave him the mantle of leadership. My prayer is to you and everyone that will watch this video in the later time, that you will be able to understand, using the analysis that I made, to dictate who is actually the leader. Did you understand? Father, thank you. Blessed be your name, Lord. Help them to understand this thing. Like I said, that we will not make mistake following someone who have sold us through the hands of the enemy. In Jesus' name, amen. Yes, brother, who is on the WhatsApp, I give you a chance again. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from and your opinion to as regard to the discussion of today. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. First of all, my name is Uwazuruike Noso. I'm calling all the way from South Africa.
You are welcome, my brother.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. My brother Evangelist, first of all, I want to thank you for your program. It's not easy.
Thank you.
Thank you for enlightening us about our land, Biafra.
All right.
And I have been following the program. And also, I learned in your program.
Thank you.
So, yeah, my opinion, the little thing that I wanted to put concerning our leader and Uwazuruike, there is not too much thing that I want to talk about that, but the only thing that I want to say concerning, I don't know who is Uwazuruike. Uwazuruike is nobody. Yes, we know that Uwazuruike started the struggle, but we all know that he failed. We all know that he failed. So anybody that is coming out to say that being united or being the same, and that we have to unite all those people that NNAMDI, Uwazuruike, all of them. Like who is to who to meet to make that to be united? They can't expect our leader NNAMDI to. He has been preaching. He has been telling them.
Exactly.
So the only thing that we need
Exactly, my brother. God bless you.
That is what we all learn us just to join together. So I don't know, say like Igbo Wednesday. That is just like I don't know, just like a negative thought.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly,
Bam. Thank you. God bless you, my brother.
God bless you too.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Bye. Yes, like this, our brother said, unity, every time, unity. There are times you don't be able to make things united, but you try to allow things to organically settle itself. By organic, I mean natural way of harnessing things. That's what I mean. Because I told that brother, as so long as there is falsehood, you should question everything that comes across your way. There are falsehood. As I'm going to ga unity. A man de ga for tigini logo nkega. So this unity, like he said, Nnamdi Kanu have been calling for this unit from the beginning of his imagine for this Biafran restoration. Calling the monarchs, the Igbo leaders, they intentionally choose the path they want to follow. So there is nothing like a unity. Unity, like one night walking could say, you have to join the moving train. You see, train doesn't wait for any man. Train only keeps time. Train only keeps time. There is no train wait for people. Train has been programmed in a day. Each minute it will take him to another station. Each minute it will take him to discharge passenger and continue moving and to another. If it's from here going to London, they have calculated the hour that is going to take him to reach to London. The only thing train does is to mark his time, an hour, finish. It is we, the passenger, that will come to the train and wait in the station for the train to arrive. Then we enter. If anybody see that train is coming and you are distracted by something and eventually train stop in the station, you are distracted by your phone, watching your phone, before you take your face, the door is closed, the train is moving. It cannot stop for you. That's the way it goes. So my brothers and sisters, this unity of 18, I once upon a time called for unity, support the unity, even the one they went to Ghana. I contributed money to pay for some people's transport. I couldn't go, hoping that the after me. Amam nande soro body meeting self nde na-agba Biafra mgba Chineke napụkwa ekwensị ike ụmụnna. Mgbe m jiri hụ si nwanna unu wefu aha m n'ihe unu na-eme aka m adịkwa ya. Aka m adịghị esozi m n'ime. O wee wụrụ ya. So anyị abịagwo to the mmechi of this program anyị na-eme ebe a na. Ana m asị ka Chineke Chukwu Okike abịarụta amara gọzie ndị niile again before I close. Ndị gere anyị, ndị na-efolo anyị, unu ahụgo ihe anyị nwoke kwuru na ọ na-efolo ihe na-eme program otu aka mmakwa na ntụtụ ndị mmadụ, because amatagwo m a lot of people ndị na-amaghị, ndị Igbo na-amaghị, ndị na-awụ ndị Igbo na-amaghị, ndị na-akpọ m privately na-ekwu okwu ihe gbasara ihe anyị na-eme. I told you that my father died as a result of Biafra. My two brothers died in Biafran soldier, voluntarily from the first call, enter into military. One of them have rank. His name is called Henry. The other one is Ojukwu. We didn't see anyone of them return. The last thing I can do is to betray this struggle, and it pains me when I see some people who have occupied some positions in the IPOB and thinking that is their father, making politics, choosing brothers and sisters and putting them in place. If you have a case and raise the case, before you bring your case, the person you want to bring your case in present have already decided before you are arriving what is the result of the case. So what is it? I saw a brother complaining the other day, say that people are doing something, and Uchemefo was trying to question him. Uchemefo don't understand what is going on. Sometimes they don't understand. There are people that have occupied some places in IPOB. I have made video before. Sometimes they should be changing leadership. The church is very intelligent and wise in that area. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you into the purpose, you give it to another person to make sure that transparency is there. I don't know why they are not doing it. You see ambassadors, they change ambassador from year to year. Even new president will come in, he change the ambassador, remove him and put another one. This thing is for being vigilant and alert for some people who feel that they are opportunists. They want to use opportunity or grabbing the leadership, and they want to make it a family issue, relation issue. But we leave it in the hand of God. We'll continue to do what we do. My prayer every day is that Biafra will come so that I will go home. Remain blessed. And this is the end of this very broadcast today. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Maybe by this time around, by 4 or 5 p.m., I will put a schedule that will give you. Please don't fail to turn on your notification bell and share this video if you have not shared this video for other people in Messenger and Facebook and WhatsApp and Telegram. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. As I told you, we are going to make a rifle here, and I will bring electronic devices that I will give away free of charge. But you must be my subscriber, and you have to make a donation to Radio Biafra account for you to enter into the draw. We are going to do it in less than no time by God's grace. Remember this, and see you tomorrow.